guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation first impressions on a new foundation, the Laura Geller Filter First Luminous Foundation. I'm really excited about this. I have been dying to try this and today's that day. So I'm going to give you as much information as I possibly can. We're going to be testing the foundation throughout the day. I'll be showing you up close and personal throughout the day so you can see how the foundation actually sits on my skin. We're going to be doing a flash test. We're going to be checking if it oxidizes. We're going to be swatching this foundation next to some of my other foundations to see how the shades kind of compare. We are going to be trying the foundation with a sponge, with a brush, and I'm just going to try to give you as much information as I can. I will link it below for you guys because you can find this at Ulta. It retails for $38. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that you hit the bell so you're notified of all my future videos. I like to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Also, if you're trying to shade match with me, I always put a huge list in the description box, high-end and drugstore foundations that match me the best, so that if you are a foundation twinsy with me, you can go check the description box. This is the Filter First Luminous Foundation, so I'm guessing that it's going to be luminous, so for my dry skin gals, this should work. I do have normal to dry skin, just so you know, and I do have some pigmentation issues here. So this retails for $38. It's 1 fluid ounce. There are 12 shades. I know, that's not a lot of shades, but that's just how it is. There's 12 shades. The shade I got was Fawn, which is medium with warm, sunny undertones. And on the Ulta website, it says, a medium coverage foundation formulated with smooth technology, a fabric-like technology that enhances and perfects skin without masking your overall complexion. It creates a breathable filter on skin that blurs imperfections, creating the perfect veil for makeup application. It's medium coverage, lightweight liquid texture, smooth texture, easily blends with a blending sponge or foundation brush. Also on their website, they say that it's buildable. So on the Ulta website, it doesn't say that it's buildable, but on their website it says it easily builds from medium to full coverage. And it does have antioxidants, rich ingredients to help promote healthier skin the more that you wear this. So let's go check out the foundation swatches and see how this one swatches next to my other foundations. Okay, so this is the Laura Geller foundation. I'm going to put a little bit of a drop and we're going to see if it oxidizes. As you can see, it definitely oxidizes. It goes one shade darker and more orange. Okay, so this is the Laura Geller foundation in Fawn. This is NARS Vanuatu. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Natural Beige. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation in Warm Beige. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in Golden Beige. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in 220. And this is the ColourPop No Filter foundation in medium 80. So that one's definitely more orange. I think I would have gone a shade darker or lighter. Okay, so this is how it looks. It's in a frosted glass bottle. It does have a pump here. So I'm going to be using the Sigma Beauty Sponge on this side of the face, and then this side of the face I'll be using the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. Do this. I'm going to be using the same primer I use every single video. It's the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I do have dry skin, but this says it's a luminous foundation, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem. And this is just a good primer for whenever it's hot and humid because it has a tacky finish, so I like that. Ooh, I think that actually might be a good match. Looks like it might be a little orangey. Okay, here we go. Yeah, looks a little bit on the orange side. Yeah, I'm more olive than orange, so in these bright lights it looks like it's a little bit too warm. I mean, it says it has a warm, sunny undertone, but they don't really have like a, they either have pink or warm, like that's how it is. They don't have like olive or anything like that. Oh my word, this looks completely blurred and smooth and beautiful right now with the sponge. Definitely did oxidize though. It oxidized a ton. Can you see that? I don't know if you can catch that on camera. It oxidized orange. All right, here we go. Let's see. It will give us fuller coverage because I do have more troubled spots over here. Bring that down the neck so it's not looking so bad. Maybe I should have done like one shade lighter because it's oxidizing orange and I think one shade I would say dark. Like if I'm tan, this would probably look really good. I'm guessing it's close to the shade of the NARS Vanuatu foundation. I'm not sure yet because I haven't swatched it yet. Oh yeah, so one of my problem areas is my forehead because I have like these lines, and usually foundation just accentuates that, but this is not. This is making it look really smooth. But the sponge itself gave me like high medium coverage, and the brush just took it to the full level. So I think it definitely does have really good coverage, and it looks really good on my skin. I'm really excited, guys. It looks really good on my skin, and I definitely think it has blurring, and I definitely think it's like blurring technology. I definitely think that's true. Okay, so I'm going to set my foundation and then do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so this is how the foundation looks with all of my makeup on. I will link everything I used down below, but I did a makeup tutorial and I will link it in the iCard. It's the BoxyCharm Glam video, so if you want to see kind of how I did the rest of my makeup, I will link it in an iCard. But what's important is I used the ColourPop No Filter powder in Banana to set it because it did still have some tackiness to it. But now that I set it, it feels really good. It feels lightweight. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup. It doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. It doesn't look cakey at all, which I'm really excited about. I'm so excited. Now with the rest of my makeup on, I think that the foundation matches pretty well. I don't like that it oxidized, but it's okay. I mean, it looks good right now, so that's good. So yeah, I'm loving how it looks. It hasn't settled into any of my line. I like how it looks. It hasn't settled into any of my lines on my forehead, which is really good. I'll be checking in with you guys at the 5-hour mark and then at the very end of the night. So we'll see how the foundation wears throughout the day. I do also show you guys on my Instagram stories. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you need to follow me on Instagram if you want to get in on the sneak peeks. But yeah, I will check back with you guys in 5 hours. Okay, so I'm back. It's 3 o'clock and we're checking in and seeing how the foundation looks on my skin. Now, let me tell you, I have been looking throughout the day in the mirror in different lightings just to try to pay more attention to the foundation. And it seriously is a really good blurring foundation. And it's given me some ideas on some really cool videos I can make. Anyway, so that's kind of exciting, but I'm really liking how the foundation looks. So as I take a closer look, I think it really does look really good, and I can see some luminosity kind of glowing through. It's not too much, it's not breaking down from the heat or the humidity, and it's looking really, really good. And it's not looking dry around my mouth or anything like that. I think that if you have dry skin, this is a good one to try. And yeah, it still is not sinking into my forehead lines, so that's really, really good. I haven't lost any coverage, and I have been snuggling up to my boys. I like to do this when I have foundations. It's kind of like I like to snuggle up and touch their cheek with my cheek because they're very, very, very light skinned. So if my foundation is coming off or transferring, I can tell fairly quickly on their skin because their skin will look orange. And I'm happy to announce that there has been no transferring so far. So it's kind of semi-passed that test already. So I did take a flash picture to see how it looks under flash, just in case you're wondering. I mean, maybe you wonder. I want to answer all your questions. So I did use a powder, the No Filter ColourPop powder, because that powder does not have bounce back, so I can be very sure that the bounce back that I am getting from what you guys can see is from the foundation. So it does give me a little bit of bounce back. It's not the worst that I've ever seen, but it is giving me a tiny bit of like a white cast. So just keep that in mind as you're trying the foundation. But yes, I will see you guys back here at the end of the night. I will try to wear it for 12 hours and we'll see how it lasts. We'll see how it looks then. Okay, so I'm back at the very end of the night. My foundation has been on for 12 hours, you guys. It's been on for 12 hours. So let's talk about this baby. So because I'm gonna keep on saying this, I live in a really hot and humid place. Glowy foundations usually get really, really glowy. Sometimes even they look even oily around my nose and basically around my T-zone. But just from the weather and how hot it is, this foundation is holding it together. It is looking really, really good. It looks glowy, but it looks natural glowy. It doesn't look oily. It looks beautiful and it's been wearing for 12 hours. I am so impressed. It has pretty much gone down to medium high coverage. I say that because I can kind of see a little bit of pigmentation starting to peek through. But it's, I mean, the longevity of it is absolutely amazing. And I don't sit around editing videos, twiddling with makeup, sitting at a desk. I don't. I am cooking, I am cleaning, I am playing with 4 tiny kids that are touching my face constantly, that are pressing their cheeks against my face. The foundation has not transferred. It looks really, really good. It still has maybe lost a little bit of coverage, but it still looks good. And I definitely think that this looks good in several different lightings. It looks great in the bright lights. It looks great in daytime. Sometimes foundations look great in bright light, but then in daylight, natural lighting, like indoor lighting, regular lighting, it will look cakey. That's not the case with this foundation. It also looks great in pictures, in photography. I'm really enjoying it. And actually right now I feel like it's really melted into the skin. It's not sitting on top of the skin. It literally looks like my skin is just perfect. Like I just have perfect skin. It does not look like foundation. It doesn't look cakey and it's not breaking apart. And usually that's what happens. Foundations will look cakier and will start breaking apart, especially blurring foundations. They tend, if they're not that good or if their longevity isn't good, they will start to look more cakey and look like it's sitting on top of the skin the longer you wear it. This one I feel like it's looking better and better the longer I wear it. It's like really melting into the skin and it looks like my skin, you guys. It looks so good. This is a good foundation to try if you have mature skin. And the reason that I say that is because a lot of my fine lines, like around my eyes, especially my forehead, the foundation wasn't sinking into those lines and accentuating them more. I feel like they were blurring them and making them look a lot better than foundations usually do. So I really like the foundation. It is a thumbs up for me. It is a thumbs up for me. I really do like it. It looks really amazing. I wish that the shade range was a lot better. It's not. It's very unfortunate. I think that as I've wore it and looked in the mirror throughout the day, I think that I would definitely maybe try medium, the shade medium. I will leave down below in the description box whatever shade I leave in the description box is the shade that matches me best. So if you're a foundation twinsy, look in the description box. Whichever shade it says down there is the one that matches me best. Right now I am wearing Fawn, just so you know, but if it's different down in the description box, it's because that one is my best match. But yeah, holy crud, man, it looks so good. I would go another several hours with this, with my foundation looking like this. It really does look amazing. Even around my nose, which can get very, very crusty, it looks really, really good. So also, I do think that the Hangover RX is a good primer to put underneath this foundation. Just in case you're wondering, this is like my go-to for hot and humid, and I think it works great with this foundation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this foundation first impressions. Make sure to give me a like and subscribe before you go. I will link everything that I have on my face and I used in the description box for you guys. I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Go have fun, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys back here on Monday. Bye guys.